So it's about 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. Just parked up at University car park there. I'm going to head now over to the Howard Assembly Rooms, where I'm going to go and see a performance that Orchard Leeds have sponsored called Meltwater, which is an audio video performance, and there's a couple of talks afterwards by a couple of my colleagues. So it's just basically part of the same building as the Opera House and Opera North are delivering it all. But it's not like a full opera or anything, but yeah. That's Nexus. Heading up here to the kind of the main road that goes Woodhouse Lane, goes up past the university. It's dried up now. It was raining before. It's windy, but it's not that windy yet. It's supposed to get windy overnight. It's not too bad. So that used to be the old BBC building there. That was Broadcasting House. But they've moved down a completely different part of the city now. But it was handy when it was there for doing broadcasts from and things. I did once do a Look North thing on there. So we're going to head down at the town. It's not that far from here though, really, where I'm going. Started at 7:30. Might take me about 5 minutes to get there. So this is just part of Leeds Beckett here, and then this was like a shell for ages. They had started building it and then abandoned it, and it was like an abandoned project for like a few years. Well, now they've turned it into apartments and then shops on the bottom floor. But it was just an eyesore, a completely empty area, just half built. I think they had to modify what they were building because I think it was going to be a hotel. I think they then turned it into apartments. This is the council offices here now. They've moved into there, Leeds City Council. Merrion House, they did it up a bit. It was like an ugly looking thing, and they sort of made it look a bit better. And this is like an indoor shopping centre here, Merrion Centre, with Morrison's, but then other sort of key shops as well indoors. Yeah. There's a couple of those. There's the Merrion Centre and the St John's Centre further down, which is another indoor one. I'll cross over and might go that way. There we go. So busy in town and all that now with all the students arriving. Underground car park there next to Morrison's. It's like a city centre Morrison's, and not a small one either, like a reasonable sized one. Lots of taxis and things coming. Yeah, that's the way in there to the Morrison's. There's also like an entrance here to the shopping centre as well. I don't know if that's still open, the entrance. And here, might be. So I'm going to go on the road just next left, so I can cut through and just have a look inside here. So what's happening? Merrion Centre, post office there, nails, haircuts. Some of it shucks us in the evening now. Somebody's struggling to get this heavy trolley down, look. I don't know what they're doing there for. It's like there's another way out with it. A bit strange. Yeah, so yeah. Could get a sense the type of shops in here. Iceland there, look. Right, so I come out, and then opposite this is the St John's indoor shopping centre, but I'm not going to go in there. I'm going to turn left, and then I think it's down this road on the left, I think. So I won't be able to film the show, obviously, because, you know, people don't like that and copyright and all that type of thing. Look at that, there's a big queue there, records, CDs and that. I don't know what that is there. Yeah. So that's that other shopping centre through there. So I think I'm going to go left here. Merrion Street Gardens, and then there's a Millennium. Where are we? Merrion Street Gardens. I don't know. Yeah. There's this old church here. Got the office blocks and all that behind it, and the church is now sort of overshadowed by all that, isn't it? Little play area. So just come out that little park thing there, and then here, it's just here, basically, just a short walk. These old buildings here, lots of scaffolding on there, lots of things going up. Look at the size of that being built up there, look at that. Whoa, incredible. Trying to get more apartments and flats and that for the student populations and things like that. So yeah, so I think it's on this street, somewhere along here. Yeah, so I've just come out of there. This is it here. So this is the this is Opera North here. So this is the Grand Opera, and then next to it is the Howard Assembly Rooms. So that's where I'm going to go. Just sort of part of the same complex. Yeah. So it's somewhere down here. I think this is like a new cafe they've built here, and then people are queuing to get in here, so maybe this is it. Down here, look, just arriving.
Many amazing things when it comes to climate change. The amazing and always increasing resolution and accuracy of climate models, or the increasing viability.
I wanted to say that we all live in our little bubbles, and I wanted to cross the bubble and move across genre.
On the way, also mud and rock and even meltwater itself. My name's Douglas Quincy. I've been lucky enough to study the glaciers of the Himalaya for the last 20 years. These mountain regions. And these people directly use the water for irrigation, for sanitation, for direct consumption, and for hydropower generation.
Well, yeah, okay, maybe, and I don't know why, really, but for whatever reason I thought, yeah, all right, let's try, let's see. So I replied to Sapira's email and I said, yeah, okay, let's have a chat. And as you said, we had a Zoom call and we're still here a year later, still talking to each other a year later, and this is the third performance of Meltwater that's kind of evolved as a result of that conversation.
But you can't tell the story fully, ever. So, I mean, it was really useful for me as a musician to be able to talk to Dasha about, you know, certain aspects of the work that I was planning, get clarity on certain scientific theories, and, you know, basically